I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm Achara Kirk, joined by Andrew Flash Gordon.
What's up?
And we are watching another food video today, which makes Andrew very excited, and it'll probably make me very hungry because I have not had breakfast yet. This one is from the Best Ever Food Review Show. I've really been enjoying their content, so if you guys like what they put out, please go there, subscribe, click the bell icon. I mean, you don't have to click the bell icon for them, but make sure you click it for us. Yeah, and while you're subscribing and voting and all that jazz over there, come over here and do the same. And yeah, I did that really weirdly, but by now you guys know what you're supposed to do. Subscribe, bell icon, all notifications, upvote. There, we did it. And this one is called Exotic Indian Street Food Tour in Delhi, India. Crazy flaming fire pond.
God, that sounds freakishly crazy and awesome at the same time, if you can put those two in one sentence, but yeah.
We'll find out, you guys. Let's jump into it.
She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
Oh my God.
Don't
I'd be like, sir, put out the fire first and I'll do it. Oh my God.
Oh, dang.
Did he just shoved it in? Oh my God.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm waiting for someone to make a comment if Achara didn't, but he literally just...
all over Asia, digging up some of the world's most unique and what some might call weird food.
Oh.
I tried worm pancakes in Vietnam.
Oh.
Worms on top. What the? I tried fire ants in Cambodia. Super sour taste. I even tried a little bit of Kentucky Fried Snake in China. If you're gonna get snake, do it right. Get a huge snake, because then you can really bite into it. But here in India, we had to dig even deeper.
Wow.
Why? Why did you have to dig deeper in India? Is there not plentiful weird food?
I call extreme food innovation. Today's innovators include this shop, the first to sell noodle ice cream in India. We'll find out why this crazy man is putting his hand in boiling hot oil. And we'll see if I survive my bout with New Delhi's infamous fire pond.
Have you done this before?
No, it's very first time.
Oh, you haven't done it either?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I see other people doing it, but I'd still be terrified to do that one.
I might do it.
Our next location, Frank's, oh my God, the street is clear. Hi.
Run.
Next location, it's a very unique food right here, made at this stall, invented at the stall that we're going to right now.
For over 60 years, this small shop has been cranking out the goods. A sweet, refreshing confection called rabri falooda.
This is basically
falooda.
noodle ice cream.
That sounds
They've
good.
taken a vermicelli noodle
good.
and they mixed it with a very sweet, thick, it is like a condensed milk. You get this every day?
Whenever I come here, I take it.
How often do you come here?
Once in a year.
Yeah. Whoa!
It's very sweet.
We hit the anniversary today. That's amazing. What's your favorite part? Why do you like this?
I used to take this dish right from my childhood.
It's from 1956. So
Wow.
when you were a child, you were coming here to eat this. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Happy anniversary, you two.
The dessert starts with a handful of vermicelli noodles. Then the rabri, made by simmering milk long enough for it to become dense and pink in color. Then sugar, spices, and nuts are added to give it flavor. Next, a generous dollop of honey, and it finishes off with a bit of ice on top.
One glass of noodle ice cream, please. Thank you, sir.
Oh my God.
Look at this. It's so special for
so
a couple
refreshing.
reasons. One, they've been doing this since 1956, and this shop is the epicenter, the originator of this dish. I mean, who would have thought one day someone was like, hey, I'm mixing condensed milk and noodles, and then it caught on. Like, this is all over the place in Delhi. But we came right to the source. As that man said, it's his anniversary today, and today is the start of my anniversary with this drink. So, good.
Drink or
together,
dessert?
I guess. Good. So we got ice, we got honey, we got a little bit of finger spice in there. It all just makes it taste nice. Let's try it out.
Good. Is it good?
Oh,
so
that is
good.
A complex flavor profile. It's sweet, it's chilled, it's icy, and it's fruity too. The drink almost has like a spice to it. They put in all these dried fruits into the condensed milk. Oh, I found an almond. There's some almonds, there's some nuts in here too.
Oh wow.
It's a nice,
like all the
refreshing
textures
treat
and everything.
for the nice man I just met here. It reminds him of his childhood, and it also reminds me of his childhood. So, really great memories here today. Yeah, thank you so much. Badia.
Oh, badia, that means great. Yeah, very good. This kind of makes me think of just a lot of Thai desserts because a lot of Thai desserts involve like ice and like fruits and nuts, and for us it's coconut milk. We don't really do like milk. I remember one time I went to a Thai restaurant with my friend and we'd finished the meal. He had enjoyed it a lot and I was like, oh, do you guys want dessert? And then he looked at the dessert list and he was like, you know, Thai food is great, but your desserts are not good. And I was like mildly offended.
Those are fighting words.
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, just because these desserts do not look like your cakes and like your ice creams or whatever the hell, don't go around dissing my desserts and don't go around dissing Asian desserts because they're awesome and they make sense when you're living somewhere hot to have like a cold, icy dessert that's gonna just like make you feel nice and cool inside.
Refreshed.
So anyway.
All foods and drinks and all that, they're all subjective. So if you try it and you personally don't like it, I wouldn't say be as harsh as your friend is. Just say, hey, not for me. I'm glad you love it and all that. But again, it's all subjective. But to just diss it as he did before he even tried it. I mean, again, the visual like got me already with this. But then when I heard what was described and the way he described it, I was like, oh, I want to try this so bad. It looks good. And I know I say that on a lot of stuff that I see on these videos because I have seen in the comments before, Andrew just wants to try everything because everything looks so good that they put in these videos. I'm like, show me something bad and I promise I will say, I don't know about that one.
We've yet to come to the fire pond.
Exactly.
So like hold on to your pants. Let's go.
Oh, he needs his glass back.
Old Delhi is a chaotic thrill ride. A swarm of stimulation.
I don't think I've ever
people
been
on the
to
go,
Old Delhi.
Plenty of food. And this guy, too.
Guys, come on. I found an
cutie.
oxen. They have an ox-drawn cart right here. Okay, I got to be a little careful. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, I was
They
gonna
have
say.
an ox-drawn cart right here. Look at this guy. His horns are painted up like the flag of India. Orange,
Cute.
white, green. Just an ox on the street pulling a cart. That's amazing.
Our next mission, sucking goat bones.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
make sense in a second.
We are
I love
in the
marrow.
busiest part of Old Delhi right now. The horns are going nonstop. If you're in someone's way, they just kind of push you to the side.
Yeah.
That's all right?
It's like,
no
move.
big deal. Hi, how you doing? All right, we're still smiling though. That's good. So we're going to this legendary restaurant up
It
in
looks
front of
good.
us. And this is where people might eat after they go to the mosque here. One of the biggest mosques in India, and certainly the biggest in Delhi. Right up here, there's a place serving halal food. We're gonna order some of their famous biryani.
Guy's face looking at
Oh my
him.
God, it's like overwhelmingly
That's great.
loud out here.
I've ordered up some mutton biryani.
Biryani,
and now
that's what I
nihari,
wanted.
Slow-cooked goat that's become so tender you can suck out the bone
I mean,
marrow.
I eat lamb, so I
Crazy. If you
can't
see
say
outside, you
goat's
can probably
disgusting.
still hear the horns from here, but it is packed. The guy is like, look, you can shoot, you got 15 minutes and get out. I got people to serve. We get it. So we're here for a quick
guy's
bite.
making you
It's
guys
my first
famous.
time having this mutton biryani, and I'm gonna try just
I
a
love
big spoonful of that
biryani.
here.
It looks delicious.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's full of spices and flavor. There's some Cuban coming through. They have this dish right here, and there's something special in the bone. But first, we're gonna eat some of this meat. I don't know the best way to approach this. I can just like pull off the meat and put it into this bread.
With
Smart.
like
That to me seems pretty genius.
naan.
And I don't know if anyone's thought of that before me.
That was.
I forget the name
I mean,
of the
look at
naan, the
that
handkerchief
nice,
naan.
Tender goat meat. Let's try it out.
I thought that was genius.
Yeah. Oh, dip it.
That is just some of the most delicious meat I've had, period. Not just that it's
Oh,
goat.
wow.
I mean, that's ridiculous. It's crazy oily, spicy, just doused in seasoning and spices. The real reason I wanted to get this is because in this bone, you're supposed to be able to suck out the bone marrow.
Do
I'm gonna
it.
try to do that now.
I don't know if that one was gonna work.
There's nothing. I
No,
went for it,
that's not the
I
right
sucked
one.
The bone, and nothing came out this time. No. What?
Oh, he's breaking it for you? Oh! He's like, white man, you just didn't know
I was,
how
like,
to do it.
Feeling all down and sad, and this guy just did like a Hadouken and got it.
Who can? Street
Right
Fighter
there, you can
reference,
see
but
at
I'm
the
sure
very
most of you
tip,
knew
There's
that.
some tendon peeking out right there. Do you see it?
Get
Try
it.
No. I got it. Oh, it's really yummy. It's so little, but it's so delicious. Rich, fatty. It's like a little.
So
it
hungry.
completely soaked up all those.
I was gonna say this might not have been the best video for you when you're hungry.
Good enough. Good enough. Woo.
Oh, it looked interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this-
The scorching
I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but this would scare me.
Very
Yeah.
But I saw it does get put out as it's coming.
But
Yeah.
fire pan is
That's
a
why you have to
fairly recent
trust him.
invention,
Yeah.
And we're going right to the source.
I am with Akshita, and she is going to show me fire pan. Now, what is pan by itself?
Pan is basically a betel leaf, and there are a lot of paste, and there are spices, and it's rolled. People eat it because it helps in digestion. As
Yes,
well as people
that's
eat
what I've
after the meals. They also eat as a dessert. It's like a mouth freshener.
And someone's going to put this
Yeah.
food into my mouth for
Right,
me.
yeah.
Now, I like the idea of someone feeding me. I don't know if I like the idea of someone feeding me food
With fire.
that's on fire, but that's what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang, since
Can we
1948.
do a pound?
Wow.
Boom. Flavored pan, chocolate, nut chocolate, fruit and nut, choco moco.
Huh.
They have all these different varieties here, but they're gonna do the fire one. Do you have insurance? Have you done this before?
No, it's very first time.
Oh, you haven't done it
wow.
either? Okay, you're gonna go first. She would like one fire pan.
Yeah, one
believe-
What
five.
flavor would you get there?
Oh,
I
are
think
you ready for this?
if it was
Yes.
just for enjoyment, like a chocolate one. Woo!
Are you okay? Look to the camera.
Yeah, make sure your mouth is not burnt.
Are you
Yeah.
okay? Is it burn? Can you just tell us like very elaborately what your feelings are right now? Oh, your
Her mouth
pretty
is full.
Yeah, he's like, sir, let me just finish my food and I'll
Starting
talk.
with a betel leaf, then they create a breath-freshening paste from acacia extract. Then this clump of sweet rose petal preserves,
Oh, I
a
like
bit of
rose
chipped
petals.
ice, then a mystery powder that they set on fire.
Most of that sounds really good, actually.
Top
Aside
it
from
off
the
with
fire.
some syrup, and we're ready to go.
He's lighting it on fire. Oh, jeepers. Oh,
Come on,
well,
dude.
It's beating faster. Ah! Ah!
It's like, shut up.
Okay.
It's like, dang, I never knew fire could taste so good.
Are you okay?
Really strong flavor.
You got that smoky flavor, that burnt.
It is so minty.
Yeah.
Like intensely minty. That is like husbands who are smoking, who are trying to hide it from their wives. They probably eat this before they go
yeah,
home.
they do, because it actually removes the fragrance of the cigarette also.
Oh, wow.
You do it.
Dude.
Don't back up. Don't back up.
Yeah, I think that's the point. You don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to back up, otherwise you'll end up
Face, I
burned. You
felt
just
it.
have to trust.
I
Yeah.
felt it was singeing
wonder how they came
my
up with that.
eyebrows.
Yeah, how
Hold
do
on,
you-
before this, I had rich, thick eyebrows. Where did they go?
Scary.
It was scary, right?
Turned
Yeah.
And there was
like
some
Arnold
smoky
Schwarzenegger in the
flavor,
Terminator, where his
all
eyebrows
smoke
got
in my
doused
mouth.
with fire.
And then you get the flavors of the pan simultaneously, slowly.
Do you want more?
Yeah, let's try the ice pan now.
We had some fire. We're scorching.
Okay.
We're gonna cool down with some ice.
Fire and
Ice pan
ice.
starts with the same type of base and rose paste. Then they twist it into a cone shape, perfect for holding the ice.
Like an ice cream
Once
cone.
it's topped with ice,
Yeah.
they dump in a bit more syrup, close it up, and shove it in. It looks like it must taste good, right?
Jeez.
It's too big. All the bad jokes are going on in my mind right
Yeah.
now.
But you exclaimed one when I gave you an opportunity to about shoving it in there.
That one was good. I like that one a lot more. Are you okay? It's just like full
abuse.
chunky shaved ice, and then I just tasted Hershey's strawberry syrup, and then that thick betel leaf, which is kind of
Yeah, but I'd be more inclined to do that one than the fire.
Yeah.
I know. I got a brain freeze.
So
Thank you so much
messy.
for trying this with me.
Just
On
a
to
little.
the next food.
That was crazy.
Unique.
I wonder how they came up with that. Like, who was the first person? I mean, apparently they're the originators, right? Like, how did they get that idea? They were like, well, okay, we've upgraded and we've got all these different flavors now. There's chocolate, there's strawberry, there's this and that. And then someone was like, I know what.
Yeah, I mean,
Just set it on fire.
Yeah, the even closest thing I've ever had to having food that's like basically on fire is like when I'm at a Mexican restaurant having like a fajita or something, and the pan is just basically on fire until it just cools off. But it would make a fun video if we ever tried this. But I would have a professional do it. I don't know if I would trust anyone else to.
Oh, no.
Do that with fire on it.
We used to like going to this French restaurant and they'd always have a crepe flambé, which is like just a pancake on fire.
That's awesome.
Then that's nice. And or like alcohol where they light it up, like a flaming sambuca or something. But this is definitely something that I've never seen before.
Hide your smoking habit from your wife, or you just want to take on some extreme eats. Fire pan is a must-try experience. Next up, this guy tries to deep fry his own hand.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
Ganesh restaurant serves tandoori chicken, tandoori fish, and fried fish. But it's how the owner's father interacted with patrons that makes it so special.
We are at the legendary Ganesh restaurant. I'm with the owner, Deepak, and thank you so much for having me today. What is so special about your restaurant?
It's been so long. We are serving same dish from ages. It's been 60 years running the same restaurant.
That's amazing.
So it was started by grandfather, then my father. Now it's the third generation serving. The uniqueness was that my father used to fry fish, putting his hands into the deep oil, saying that
goodness,
it's not hot enough for the fish. When we used to measure it, it used to be more than 200 degrees hot. But he used to put whole of his hand into the oil.
That's right. As people would impatiently crowd around waiting for their fish, Deepak's father would insist that the fish needs time to cook by sticking his own hand in the fryer.
Right here we have these two massive
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we call it clay oven. This is the boneless fish. And one we have with bone. The main uniqueness is we don't put so much of spices. We actually let our customers enjoy the flavor of meat rather than the spices.
And over here they're making bread. What is this kind of bread called?
We call it tandoori roti.
And he uses like a little pillow to put it on there.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very gentle.
You want to try?
It's very sweet. Yeah. I'll slap a roti in there.
Now you'll have to just go below a little. Yeah.
Just be confident, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's freaking on here? You knew that was gonna happen. That's like a thousand.
Like chucked it in there.
Okay.
Right,
Would have just
All
been
right,
ruined.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Do you have any hair on your hands? Hold on. Do you have any hair?
No, all gone.
Oh.
Exactly. Crazy hot. I never would have guessed. Like, obviously it's hot because it's cooking the bread.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, they
legitimately
just
burnt
like
my
stick it on
hands.
top there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
cool.
cool.
Oh, that
His
looks so
father would
good.
always put his hand in. Why?
It's a style, you can call it.
Okay. Just to stand out a little bit.
Call it a swag,
I need a little bit of style for my show. Should I?
No, don't.
No, I'll let him do it. This place
Yeah.
happens to be slamming right now because starting tomorrow, there's a 10-day religious holiday of the Hindi people where they can't eat meat. And so everyone's coming tonight to get their meat on before it's like game over for the meat. Oh God, oh my God.
Oh,
How?
what?
I cancer.
It's so historical. Look at all these people recording it. It's not even just me this time.
My father basically used to show that not hot.
God, that would hurt
It will take
me.
time to cook, but it is actually hot.
It takes time to cook, guys. You gotta be patient. But you don't have to be patient because we're gonna edit this and the next thing I'm gonna be doing is eating that. We've got the tandoori fish here. We've got the fried
that's
fish
so
here.
tasty.
It's both catfish and then a plate here.
Catfish,
full of
love.
mint and coriander chutney, onions, some radish, a little bit of lemon, which we're gonna start by just spritzing that on there. I like so. Looks heavy. It's got body to
Wow,
it.
that looks
It's meaty.
bomb.
Put it
Meaty,
with some
yeah.
chutney. Let's try it out. Whoa, that
So
is
good.
delicious and
So
very
good.
spicy. He's right, he doesn't add a ton of spices. It tastes very natural, but it is quite spicy. The chutney has a busload of cilantro in there.
Oh,
it's
yes.
so much
That
cilantro,
sounds
you
good.
just gotta dip it a little bit. It's so much cilantro, it's almost burning. That's very nice. I can totally see like why this place is a madhouse. Tons of people come in here, grabbing food. I saw someone eating on the hood of a car. Absolutely delicious, hearty fish. Next, we've got
that
our
looks
fried
really
fish
good.
right here. And this is the very fish he threw in by hand. He was touching the oil. He maybe even grabbed a fish or two when we weren't looking. I'm not sure. Let's try it out.
That's crazy.
Oh. That's where it's at. I've never had fish when having Indian food. It's so delicious. It does remind me of just a fish fry back home in Minnesota. It's just good, fried, heavy, fatty fish.
Wow. That was intense.
Yeah.
I mean, they left the fire pan in the middle and then they finished it off with like still crazy because he's dipping his whole hand in the oil. And I wonder if it's kind of like that thing. When you were a kid, did you ever do this? Like when there was a candle and then if you just like put your finger through the flame
all the time.
really quickly, you're like, look at me.
And then I've
So cool.
I've also mastered how to
Pinch it out.
pinch it out as well. Well, I used to be scared to do that, but yeah, when I was told to do it, they said do it quick.
Quick,
Do not leave
yeah.
it there. So obviously he's been doing it for so many years, but I actually had a scary thing happen, not where I stuck my hand into, a pan like that had boiling water. Wasn't paying attention. I was on the phone. I was cooking something in the oven, and I didn't put my cooking gloves on. And I went to grab it, and then just for like that half a second, I stuck my hand in the stove to grab something metal that at 400 degrees. Oh my God,
Fahrenheit.
my hand. Yeah, Fahrenheit. My hand was like the whole day, the rest of the day, complete. I had to have ice on it the whole day. Whenever I took ice off my hand, completely in pain, in utter pain, like the worst sunburn you can think of. But and the hot water is just constantly hitting it without anything touching it. Luckily, the next day I was fine. But then when I'm watching this, I'm like, how? Sir, I must learn. How do you do that?
Well, I wonder, because I'm thinking about it now, and he had a lot of that marinade on his hand. And so I wonder if that's adding like a layer of protection.
Possibly. Yeah.
Because I have been burned by hot oil before, and it hurts like hell. I'm like, yeah, that happened with just like a speck of hot oil landing on me. Like, I don't know, maybe there's a difference, a surface area, like you disperse the surface. I'm just curious as to how his dad thought of that at first. Maybe it was an accident, and then he was like, actually kind of cool that I can do this, and then just continued doing it and became a thing.
I personally think you're onto something with that, possibly being a little bit to help with that, because totally off topic, I'm just going to what you're talking about with the stuff on the hand to help, in terms of how hot it is.
Yeah.
I was watching behind the scenes of a movie because I love to watch behind the scenes stuff, Freddy vs. Jason. And there's a scene where Jason gets literally doused on fire, and the stunt actor, because it wasn't Ken Kersinger who was doing it, was his stunt guy, Glenn something. Point of the story was they put all this special stuff on his skin, so that when he does get burnt on fire, even though he's wearing the jacket and the mask and all that, it's to protect the skin from the fire. So you could be on something. And I remember after the scene was over, he was like, oh my God, that stuff the stuff that they put on him, he's like, that's worse than the fire, but that burns too. So but I did notice that they were applying all that oil and stuff on him to protect his skin from the fire. So I think you could be onto something in regards to that. As general as it is for me to say, the food really did look good. It did. I love the what was it, the fish, the fried fish that they were eating, and I mean, just sometimes I just want to reach through the screen and just yank it out and eat it for myself. All the stuff that he gets to try. This guy is literally one of the coolest and best jobs ever, where he just gets to go around the world and try all these different things.
I feel like I'm on the wrong channel.
Right.
I also just found out that Andrew has never had Indian food. I was sure that you would have had it at some point. Comment below if you would like Andrew to try some Indian food.
I'll do it for
and we'll
you
shove a
guys.
camera in his face.
Something on fire, shove it in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Yes. No, I'll do it for you guys. If we get enough comments and people are requesting it, I will do my first try special for you guys.
Yes. So thanks so much for joining us. This was awesome. I love these videos, and we will catch you next time. I'm Achara Kirk. This is
Andrew Flash Gordon.
Ciao.